Hey Zelda fans, welcome back to Kaepora's Breath of the Wild Let's Play Episode 23. So, as you remember, we are in Zora's domain, and I said I wanted to go up here and get the thing, get the piece of armor that's up there. And with this new gear, it's pretty easy to get up there. I need to go this. The combination of swimming up waterfalls and using the paraglider can take a ton of time off of traversals around areas where you can actually do that. Right? It's raining. This will be so much faster. So I just need to make it. Actually, I have a hat I could be wearing. Somewhere. There it is. Not worried at all about running out of stamina. There we go. That's just so cool. And then you pop out and you're up. And then you do it again. I might want to go over there first. Slip, sliding all over the place. Nah, there's nothing there. This area gets a lot easier to get around in once you defeat the Divine Beast. Because it's not raining all the time. It still rains sometimes, but it's not raining all of the time. Big old waterfall. No stamina required. Boom. Where's that water coming from? Nowhere. Okay, this is Toto Lake. So the clue for this piece of armor is actually back in Zora's domain. There's another one of those etched placard stone monument things that kind of tells you that something's up here. Dun, 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 dun. Zora Helm. Increases swimming speed and allows you to spin and to attack underwater. So, in general, it's not a good idea to be fighting stuff whenever you're in the water, but you can do that, which is kind of helpful. You can dash, or you can attack. Again, I don't use it for anything pretty much at all, because it's trying to see if I do any damage to him, if he'll die. I think he will, and then he'll just float to the surface. But no. It's just so much easier to pick him up. If you're in the position where you can hit him, you're probably in the position where you can pick him up. So it's like, do you really care? Alright, part 2 of this craziness involves heading up to Ploymus Mountain. Ploymus. I always call it Ploymus. That's definitely wrong. Ploymu Mountain Cloymus Mountain. And I think I still slip on this. Did I check that already? Yeah, I do. Okay, I don't care. 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2, 3, jump. We got some Lizalfos up here. Just waiting for us to do something stupid. Ah, what? That was a sneak strike? That wasn't a sneak strike. He must have seen me at the last second. I mean, the Zora spear is not particularly strong, but geez. It should be stronger than that. So right now, I guess in the rain, technically a Thunderblade would be pretty strong in general. He just ran right past me. That's beautiful. That's what you want. Man, look at that. That's amazing. So I did some checking, because, well, I just happened upon it while I was doing some research. But I was talking earlier about the hidden number that the game keeps track of for enemy types. Like, the stronger the enemy gets, basically the more you kill of them, the stronger the enemies get. And it turns out that the lowest levels of enemies don't usually count towards that counter. So your standard Bokoblins, your standard Lizalfos, your standard Moblins, those guys don't count towards the total at all, which is kind of weird, but kind of neat. They do level up, obviously, so at one point you're going to stop seeing red Bokoblins. But early on, you can kill as many red Bokoblins as you want, and it's not going to affect anything. But like the Wizrobes, even though those are kind of a lower level creature, they still count towards the counter. And you know, some of your chews, I guess not the chews and the keys, but it was just kind of fascinating to see that. And then the other thing, which I need to show you guys later, is that the Colosseum that we found a little ways back, over here. Nope, that's not it. It's right here. This is the Colosseum. So the Colosseum doesn't apply that counter to the creatures inside of it. Instead, it's solely based on how many divine beasts you've beaten. So until you beat the first divine beast, you're only going to find the lowest form of everything in there, which is cool. And then, you know, you could defeat all the divine beasts and see the highest level of everything in there, with some pretty cool weapons. Oh man, here he is. This is the first Lionel we're going to take down. See, you got that little quest marker on his text. Ooh, I like the old picture, but I get to keep it. I get to keep it as a picture, right? In my album. Okay, good. Because I like the old picture better. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Where the heck is it? 7, 8. Okay. Alright. So got our shock arrows. There's just a ton of them around here. If you wanna just farm this area for shock arrows, you can do that. They're in a bunch of random places, and this is like one of the only places in the game where you can find these like this. I've never actually come up here after I beat the Divine Beast, so I'm not 100% sure if they respawn as shock arrows, but I would assume that they do. There's no reason that they wouldn't. Okay, Lionels. Lionels are awesome, and they're tricky. Theoretically, you can beat them relatively easily if you are, like, perfect in every way in general combat stuff. So you can perfect guard basically all of their attacks. You can dodge the ones that you can't perfect guard, pretty much. There's like a roar. There's like one thing that you can't really do anything about. But what you kind of want to do, that's if you don't get smacked with it right away. Let's get some more hearts, shall we? Interesting. I don't have what I need for this. Did I eat them all? I guess I must have eaten them all. Okay, well this is going to be interesting. Yep. There's our fairy. Coming to save us. So terrible. Seriously? Oh jeez, I might have to come back. There we go. Finally. Pain in the butt. Nope. Come on. What happens? Can I just eat this directly? See, that's bullcrap right there. I dodged the first two, but not that one. That's not really acceptable. So you're supposed to shoot him in the face. And then he does like a little stack. Hold on a sec. Ooh, you jerk. Lunging's not allowed. There we go. Oh, it didn't work? Bullshit, it didn't work. Sorry about that. Okay. So, I might know what I'm doing wrong. One wonderful thing about this game is you pretty much have an infinite amount of tries to get better. It's not like a Souls game where you need to study your opponent and figure out every little twitch and whatever. There's a general path that you take, and otherwise it's not a big deal. So it's very odd. Oh, right. One more thing. Here we go. And we're gonna save. just so that we don't have to re-equip everything the next time, because there's a good chance there will be a next time. Like I said, Lionels are they're your guys. If you can learn how to beat them, you're pretty set. That's what you're looking for. Then you jump up and you mount them, and then you take a two-handed blade, whenever you're on him and you're hitting him like that, it doesn't actually decrease the durability of what you're using. So you can just keep using that same thing without worrying about... Nope. She's gonna shoot me in the face. Okay. Yeah, if you get a distance away from him, he'll pull out those shock arrows. Nope. I don't know why I really don't know why the arrow thing isn't working better. Oh shit. Didn't mean to fall down the mountain. You can use the updrafts here to get your bow out. And then just repeat. Nope. And he's off. And if you're fast enough, you can actually get your bow out again. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Once I get better at this. Yes! Thank you. Oh, crap. I don't know that I have a picture of him. That would have been a fun thing. I had to do it again. Fantastic. See, when you know what you're doing, it just makes life so much better. Alright. Lionel bow, Lionel shield, Lionel sword. These are all the lowest levels that you can get of these, but they are still, like, the best things ever. So I'm going to make room for this, and for this, and this. It's a shield with a bladed edge, can deal slashing damage. Designed for slashing in mid in mind rather than slicing. Smashing, that makes a lot more sense. I was like, what? Yep, very strong. Lionel bow. Shoots 3 at once. So this is, you're in another one of your multiples. It's a little bit weaker than the Forest Dweller's bow, but I want to say it's a little bit tougher. It's got more durability. In general, we don't necessarily need distant targets. We'll just hold on to that. And this is fine. And this is fine. Okay, cool. So, we got everything we need. Let's make sure I got pictures of everything. Okay. While we're here, we'll pick up some shock arrows. Because they're free. Shock arrows are not always the cheapest thing in the world. So, free ones are good. Shock arrows. This isn't the easiest Lionel to get to. Speaking of... like the Mark bows. There are some really handy Lionels. Like I said, my farming spot's usually up at the top of the North Ridge. I've pointed that out a couple of times. but apparently, well, I know for sure there is like 3 of them pretty close together in the castle, and there's a couple of other places where they're really easy to find, you know, multiples of without having to put on a special piece of gear or something for environmental protection. Did I miss? I did. There's a little bit of wind here, and they roll, so sometimes they get away from you. Da-da-da. So yeah, even if you never bought a shock arrow before, there are plenty of shock arrows up here for your quest. He only wants you to get 20. If this is your first time fighting the Divine Beast, I would suggest getting more than that, because you only need like 4, technically speaking. But for a while, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and it was easy to miss him, and it's just what it is. I mean, if you run out, you pretty much have to go back. I guess I've never run out before, so I don't know that for sure. Maybe somebody, you know, calls to you from shore and yells at you and says, "Hey, here's a bunch of shock arrows." Or maybe it just starts you off at the shore again. I don't know. Badly damaged. And broken. Okay, look at this. Jump at your own risk. So there's the Divine Beast. I don't really want to go down there at the moment. I mean, I don't want to fight him. And if we get too close, then we'll start the sequence of trying to fight him, and I don't want to mess with that right now. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Zora's Domain, and we're gonna turn in this picture quest, and that should be our 3rd piece of Zora gear. So that'll be another full armor set. I'm down to 462 rupees. It was only a handful of episodes ago I had 24,000. Armor is expensive. Also, it's not like I'm trying to find the best merchant for stuff. You can do that. You can shop around and find some pretty decent deals. But it's not usually worth the time. Yoink. Segin. Hey, you. Who did it? Who stole my shock arrow? I took it. You were hurting yourself. Crazy man. Finally, I can avenge her. Sounds good to me. That's true. I'm on it, man. As long as you're not gonna hurt yourself. I just love singing. Yes, please. The Champion Festival Song. A gift from the sky, a scale of light, splits the feet of a veiled falls sight. So that's a shrine quest, but you can't do it until after you beat the Divine Beast, because you need a particular weapon. I have your picture. Here is your Lionel picture. That's right after I killed him. Ploymus. Dun, da, 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 da. Equip them to swim faster. We made Zora's Greaves as a token of friendship. So that's kind of cool. It's good that it kind of makes sense that they would try and put lore to that, seeing as it's. I mean, why would Zora be making armor specifically to fit Highlands? Right? Alright, we got our full set. And... nope, hold on. I can delete this and this and this and this. Nope. Thank you. Alright, we need... What did I say? Good question. So we did that. I need to cook up some stuff. I got 2 more. And 1 more piece. So we need to do 2 more shrines before we can do the Master Sword, which I think is where we want to go next. So the question then is, where do I want to go for a shrine? So we haven't gone here yet. This is Lularin or something. Lularin, whatever it's called. Don't think it would be faster to go this way. Let's see, it's already gone. There's a ton of shrines in here. Interesting. Infinite possibilities. So we're going to get them all eventually. I'm just trying to figure out if it's better to go this. So if we go this way, I know there's a shrine right here, which could be interesting. And then there's definitely one in the town. So that would get us where we need to go, and it would unlock the town. Let's just do that. I think that's the last major town that we haven't got to yet. Yes. There's several stables that we haven't seen, and the other Robbie's Tech Lab. But the Tech Lab's super important after you can farm Guardians. Before that, it's kind of like not really necessary. This is a good place to cook too. In fact, well, we're kind of running low on durians. Maybe I should... Yeah, 5 should be enough. It's not gonna hurt. For what we're doing, we don't need any special hearts. Plus 8 should be more than enough. We're not going to fight any Lionels. We're not going to go Guardian farming. Yet. Oh, I suppose there is that one shrine nearby that has a lightning thing to it. Maybe we'll hit that one instead of the waterfall. The king of fruits is always first. Alright. I did some horse research too. Apparently there are a couple of like epic horses that are, you know, different from the standard, like this white horse, the royal horse, and the giant horse that I'm used to, and of course Epona. Bushy-tailed squirrel? Yes, I'll take it. Okay, interesting. So this one doesn't zoom in, but it looks like it shoots further, which is kind of odd. Hey, it's Red Arrow face. The Red Arrow. Trying not to run her over too bad. I'm thinking there's something up here too. This area has a lot of random things that look like there's something and actually aren't. And some spots are just super dense with Koroks. Like, is that a luminous stone? Oh, cool, and the Korok. It's butterfly face. I did not know that was going to happen. I thought I might have to pick up a... Where does it want me to go? It's going to go up here. Really? I didn't think that would trigger yet. Mighty bananas. They so mighty. Alright, we got lightning. Let's put on some non-lightning stuff. I don't have a lot of non-lightning stuff, do I? Fire really isn't going to do anything. I'm not actually equipped with any weapon. That's kind of cool. It's been a long time since I didn't have a weapon on me. I'm gonna have to actually climb this thing. Well, that sucks. Or wait, hold on. Maybe I have another option. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Swimming upward. There's a Korok flower over here. I seem to distinctly remember there being a Korok flower in this general vicinity. Oh, there it is. This is not something you want to do whenever it's raining. Okay, here we go. You gotta fight the current too, which just makes everything that much more wonderful. But a little cryonis goes a long way. It's Lip's face. Alright, bananas. bananas, you say? Why, thank you. See, now we're back into the lightning stuff. What? That's not equipped. That's not equipped. Oh, okay. Maybe there's not. So handy. It's amazing. I mean, it's not like you can use it everywhere. Waterfalls are not super common in this game. But where they have them, it's great. Okay. Now, Cass should be around here somewhere. Cass. We don't necessarily need him, but I want to activate the quest. There he is.
Oh.
My feathers repel the rain rather well. Yep. He's got a super special accordion.
Oh.
Let's hear it. When a lost hero calls down lightning from the sky, something shrine. The monk responds from a giant mound on. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it looks like a shrine. It smells like a shrine. It's not exactly a shrine, but it is one. So, basically all you have to do is summon lightning, which is not difficult. Right? It's best to not be the lightning rod that you're trying to create, but you can if you want to. The only thing you have to do is take something you don't care as much about. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait some more. I'm gonna have to climb back up, aren't I? Come on. That should work. What's wrong with you? Do I have to be close enough to see it? Hey, it's Farosh. Come on. Ah, there it is. Ready? Boom. That's what's up. Now let's see if we can find our sword. Ah, there it is. It's not bad. No worse for the wear. After all that. No worse for the wear. No durability loss by getting shocked by lightning. As far as I know, otherwise all the rusty things would be like destroyed as soon as they got hit. It's kind of cool. It's definitely something I hadn't seen before in a Zelda game that I remember. This is a gimme. You've already done the hard work. Kukanata. Kukanata? Kukanata's blessing. Kukanata's blessing. Kukabera. Rubber tights. Always acceptable. These can be super handy. There's one more in the Thunder Plains, I believe. It's ironic that you have to go to the place that it would be most useful in order to find it. But it doesn't matter. We got our orb. We got some pants. Some brand new rubber pants. Which are, I assume, very comfortable. As we all know, rubber pants are just the most comfortable thing in the world. And, you know, they don't have access to technology like talcum powder, so it's got to be painful. Alright. Where did I leave my horse? She's over here. We're actually going this way, and let's just see how far we can go. Oh, this is a Korok thing. Hold on. We haven't done one of these yet. Gotta be careful around those trees. If it's a Korok thing, if you mess it up, you have to come back after they respawn, which is annoying. I've done that before. It took me a while to figure out what the hell I was supposed to do with these. Alright, this one's got 3 durians. This one's got 1 durian. This one's got 1 durian. So we need to make them all 1 durian. And it has to be the same durian. So it's on this right-hand branch. So we're going to do this. And we're going to do this. Doot, 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 doot. It's oak face. Oak leaf face. And after that, you don't care about it. And I need the durians. Oak leaf face doesn't care about it either. They're like immortal, so they don't care about being blown up a little bit. All right, and that goes the same for apple trees and. I guess that's the only other thing I've seen it on is durians and apple trees. Maybe there was a third type. You never know. Oh good, I didn't have to. I was worried I had to do the full whistle. I will beat you with a hand that might be yours. Because I don't have anything else to beat you with at the moment. Alright, Lalo, let's go. Water buffalo, you mess with him. Oh, somebody's being attacked. Yoink. Alright. I think this is the guy from Lurelin Village. Regan. Electro fried egg and rice. Okay. I'm gonna make my life as a scavenger. Can't swim. Born in a fishing village. No one bothered to teach him how to swim. Does that bother anyone else? Like, what are the odds that a kid can grow up in a little fishing village where the total population is like 5 and not learn how to swim? They don't want me to go this way. They want me to go this way? Interesting. They might be. This is probably picking up on Lurelin Village's shrine. Yep. You kind of have to go around through the village. Lurelin. Lurelin Village has one unique thing that's kind of a kitschy thing. Kitschy isn't the right word. It's kind of silly. But basically there's a place where you can gamble. And it's never worth your time or your money. You can't save like right before you open something, so it's always random. It's just not worth it. But you can do it. It's a classic thing that pretty much every Zelda has. There's some way, shape, or form you can do a little bit of gambling. So, if that's your thing, then this is your place. It also has one of my least favorite Koroks, just because it took me freaking forever to get it. Gives you plenty of rocks, though. Yarin Shrine. So after this, we need to go talk to the horned guy and turn all of our stamina into hearts. And we have 10 of them. So that means that we're gonna have shoot. It might only be like 200 rupees. That's not bad. Oh, weighty decision. What could that possibly mean? So if you drop this, depending on where you drop it from, Link could like fly up in the air. Or you could just push it, or just place it. And, you know, he slowly lowers, or slowly raises up. By this point, you should have a general understanding of how to use magnesis and what kind of stuff to look for. You see, like, oh, there's a fence that I can see through. I can probably target something through there. Oh, look, there's a button. I probably need to put something on that button. So these should not be too terribly complicated. Some of them are thinkers. Like, I should probably keep that chest with me. I don't know that I need it, but it'll be easier if I've got more than one. Or maybe it won't matter at all. Actually, it looks like in this case I'm gonna have to have it, so it was good that I pulled it. It's not this one. It's this one. You stay there. I go over here. You go over here. Da-da-da. Some sort of chest. Opal. Nope. Nopal. Slowly but surely, we make our way across these crazy, weighty platforms. And that's it. I guess that's it. I thought there was another room, but okay. This is not the only time that the weighty platform thing is going to be used. Yes, yes. He's all flipping one of his rings. And holding something. I don't know what he's holding on to. Works for me, though. Let's see. Lurelin Village has a handful of quests. They all have a handful of quests. I want to say they can sell you some interesting things. There's no, like, armor set or whatever that comes out of Lurelin. Hold on. Is it, not this one, is it? Nope, hold on. One of these trees has a Korok in it. Actually, like, several of these trees have Koroks in them. I feel like this one might. We're about to find out. Or maybe it'll be faster if I come back. No, I made it. Okay. We're okay. We have all these palm fruits. And an apple for some reason. Yeah, I think the apple was the key there. It's different. Time to freak out. There are some random animals here. You got your crabs. Got different kinds of fish. They sell some fish. It's a fishing village. That would make sense. There's one type of weapon I'm pretty sure is back here, maybe, that I'd never seen. Nope, not that one. I hadn't seen around the world until I got here. I don't remember where specifically it is. It's like a bow door. Yeah, it's not like the most amazing thing ever. 14, that's not bad. Palm fruits. Palm fruits are okay. There's a kid. There's a bunch of crabs. Aha! Here's our girl. Okay, I'm just gonna have her give me a heart this time. That saves me from having to do another switch over. The horn guy is relatively quick, as I recall. It doesn't take too much time, but you still have to go through the, you know, the little sucking something out of you, putting something back into you cutscene. 10 times. 20 times. This is the inn. It's just an inn. Nothing special there. Feel like there's a Korok up there somewhere. I might just go check on it real quick. If I can actually get up. All these buildings are somewhat circular. They're like all boat-shaped. It's kind of hard to get up some of them. Come on. There we go. All the way. Yep, there's it. Nope. Let's see it. Over on this one now? Oh, it's down here. It's hard face. Okay. This is the gambling den. It's super simplistic. You just go in and you pick a chest. And you pay for it before you pick it, so you don't know what you're gonna get. It's fine. It is what it is. Do you like fish? Yeah, I like fish. Doesn't that fish look delicious? Okay. I will take your fish. I was gonna take your fish anyway. the merchants over here. She's got a handful of interesting things. The balloons are kind of a nice...
Hi.
I don't want to spend any money right now. I don't have that much to spend. And then the arrows. Arrows are always nice. Can't have too many arrows. Literally cannot have too many arrows. There's the painter dude again, because... Let's see, which one is it? It's... Interesting. I know where this one is. I think I know where this one is. Right off the top of my head. It might be this one. This is the one I can never find. By myself. The rest of them I can... Because it's like... It's in the middle of a forest, and you're like, okay, this could be anywhere. This could be literally almost anywhere in Hyrule. You know, everything else is pretty distinctive. It's got some specific thing that you're looking at. I spent so much time running around on trails in the forest trying to be, is that an apple tree that's right next to a trunk that's kind of hollowed out? Or, you know, whatever. We'll find it. No big deal. I don't know why he's here, now that I think about it. Let's see what he says. Check my album. Oh yeah, that's Hyrule Castle. Yeah, that one I could figure out by myself. Yep. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff. Sorry. There's a bunch of stuff down this coast, and then there's this special island, which is really cool, but we don't want to mess with that yet. This area right here is super great for ore farming, and I think there's 1 or 2 taluses in the area that are pretty handy. So once we get, there's actually, there's definitely a shrine right here, and there's a shrine right here. I was trying to remember, I don't think there's a shrine right here, but something about this makes me think that there's a second shrine. Alright, let's go swap out all of our stamina for hearts. And we should be able to make it into the Lost Woods, to see the Deku Tree by the end of the episode. As before we can pull the Master Sword, we have to do... There's 4 shrines in the Lost Woods that give us that last... Give us the last heart that we need. And in addition, there's... You know, it's part of the quest. You have to do the 4 shrines. Let's see. He's over here. Hey man, how's it going? Yes, please. Yes, please. Stamina. Then the bargain is struck. So then you just give him all of your stamina, basically. Well, we're going to give him all of our stamina this time around. And then after the Master Sword, we're going to come back here and do this again in reverse. I've never gotten to the point where I needed to sell my, stamina or hearts for money and actually use that money. Because 100 rupees is not enough to justify. You can make that pretty easily with the stuff that you've just been picking up off the ground. It's not terribly difficult to come by 100 rupees if you really want to. Just walk around the woods for about 5 minutes. It's difficult to come by 100,000 rupees. But 100 is not a big deal. So there's there's really no reason to not just swap out everything, or swap out what you want whenever you're here. There's no reason to let them have the stuff and then come back later. Unless you may have miscalculated how much money you needed in order to do it, and you don't have what you need whenever you need it. Alright, so we're out of extra stamina, so yep, see, can't reduce it any further. I want one back. And I want heart containers, please. Yes, you are more than welcome to have this 120. But I get me a heart. So that's 5 hearts total. With 8 more, that should be 13. And we need 14 to pull the Master Sword. I am 98% sure that it's 14. Like wincing in pain. But in Whoville they say that Link's small heart grew 13 sizes that day. So if you think about it, this guy is like, Link is the only person in the universe that would benefit from this particular service. So it's no wonder that they forgot about him. He can't do anything for anyone else. Most people only have 1 heart. Nope, I'm good. Then what are you still doing here? What are you still doing here? I'm a statue. Your face is a statue. Ah, I don't have any stamina. Okay. So, we are going to the Lost Woods, which is way up here. We're going to start in the tower. You only have 1 location you can go in. I've already said this. But if you try and go in from any other location or any other angle, you get kicked out. It's not like violent or anything, so you don't lose any hearts or whatever. But it's kind of annoying because there's a couple of, like, there's a stealth fin bass in that area. It's one of the places that I had to farm stealth fin bass. Stealth fin bass. Yes. And I would get, you know, there's a school of them that are right next to the side of the cliffs, and I'd get just a little too close before I could pick one up, and then I'd get warped away, and I'd have to do it all over again. Just super annoying. Okay, so we are not going to be fighting anything while we're in here. Well, we're not going to be fighting anything of consequence while we're in here. There's a couple of really kind of silly things that happen while we're here. But we are going to need a torch. So we'll make room whenever we get there. It's starting to get all foggy. So, actually I need to be down here, don't I? If that fog closes in on you too much, then you know that you're going the wrong way. Mountain crows. While we're here, we'll probably look for the Korok mask, too. Restless cricket. That's it. Alright, there should be a torch over here somewhere. At the beginning, it's like, I'm just gonna follow these torches. No big deal, no problem. Not an issue whatsoever. The clue here that I didn't pick up on for the longest time is that you can see which way the wind is going based on these torches. So you can see the little red flames are going in this direction, which is the direction I need to be running in at this time. And then this one is going this direction, so now I need to be running this direction. And then this one is going this direction, but I really need a torch, and I don't have one yet. Where the heck is it? I was like 100% sure that there was a torch just sitting here somewhere. Let me go back and verify I know what I'm doing. Somebody's blowing stuff up outside. Tis the season. Seriously. Okay, well, let's see. Can I work with that? Do I have anything that I don't? That doesn't actually show me anything. Well, okay. We can do it the other way, I suppose. Ooh, wait, hold on. Can I do this? No. That doesn't do anything either. Well, we'll just do it the other way that I got into the habit of messing with. Or, I could do this. I feel like one of these is going to drop a stick. See? That's the thing that kicks you out. I went too far away from the path, and it closed in on me real fast. If you're very slow about it, it will, it'll take its time. And that's how I usually find my way through, is I just let it tell me if I'm getting too far away from the path that it wants me to take. It's not as reliable as the torch method, for sure. I'm gonna have to go find a torch. Well, crap. Okay. Well, I know where one is. I think. Let's see. There should be one right here. Oh, we haven't gone back and gotten this Korok yet. Yeah. After you leave the Great Plateau, a Korok comes in and decides to take up residence in the bed that you've been sleeping in for the last 100 years. He's like, nah, that's no problem. I just got here. This was unoccupied when I arrived. Look at all those hearts. So pretty, but no stamina. Lily pad face. Okay. No stamina. I already missed my stamina. If the Master Sword wasn't so epic, I would just ignore it. Now your Master Sword is still not like... It's not like the Master Sword of other games. It still breaks and stuff. Or it loses its power, I think is how they phrase it. Alright, we got a torch. Lessons learned, you need a torch. There are like 3 or 4 places in this game where you actually need a torch, and I feel like every other time there's been a torch there. But it is what it is. Gotta watch our stamina. Gonna run out. mushroom. Oh, truffle. I guess they're technically mushrooms. Huh. That's weird. Maybe I put it out. Maybe one of my slings put it out. I feel bad about not having it lit. Okay. Alright. So we just see if you wait, it'll pop into the right place. Which way are we going? This way. And it changes, so until you actually get to the next checkpoint, it'll continue the way that it's supposed to continue. So this is going this way now. This is going this way now. And every once in a while you stop. If you start seeing stuff pop out, or sorry, if you start seeing the fog crowd in, then you know bad stuff's happening. But in general, oh look, there's a torch. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need that. Oops. And there we go. Okay. This way. We gotta keep an eye out for these face trees. See, like this is kind of a face tree, but it's closed off. So the ones that have an open mouth, there's a chest in one of them that has our Korok mask in it. And I want to say it's on the path. It's like over on the left-hand side, if I remember correctly. Somehow, on the left-hand side. I don't know if it's this... I don't know that it's this one. I don't know that there's a... Opal. It's not this one. Sweet. We want to go this way. Nope. Nothing in there. Boom. This way. Wants us to go this way now. And that way. Is there anything in here? Nope. This way. A shrine nearby. Nothing. Now it wants us to go this way. See, this is the way in. This is the entry to the Korok village place. So we didn't get our Korok mask, so I want to go back and try and find it. Apparently the deer are unaffected by the mist. It's around here somewhere. I know it is. It's like right on the edge of the area. You can see I'm getting closer to the shore. And I feel like it's pretty close to that. Oh, nope, too far. Too far. Come back. See, I got too close to the outside of the barrier. There's a barrier there that you can't really see. If I go this way, am I too close? Yep, too close to the barrier. Run back. I'm pretty sure it's around here somewhere. Nope. Just gotta be slow Ah, there it is. Yes. It shakes when one is nearby. It's a rather rare find. Okay, now we know. There's still, I mean, even though we know where we're going, there's still a possibility that if we just run straight there, we're going to be outside of the barrier for a little while. So it's best to just take our time. Check every once in a while, verify we're going the right direction. So we don't accidentally get kicked out. Blood Moon. Come on.
Blood Moon rises once again.
Yeah, I know. The Blood Moon rises again, etc., etc. This way. Okay. And that's all there is to it. There's no actual Koroks with Korok seeds in this forest. It's crazy, but it's true. They're not there. They're just hanging out in the open. But they don't have any seeds for you. You got the Deku Tree, the Master Sword, you've got Hetsu's here. See, look, it's a Korok. Another one, another one, another one. There's Hetsu over there. There's the Master Sword. It calls to you. It's like, what? The first time I got here, I was just like, I'm just gonna pull this thing. I'm the chosen one. I don't know why you even, why you're even messing with me. Apparently, I never really picked up on it, but apparently, all these stones are somehow related to the sages and some other stuff. There's like a whole bunch of, you would never know unless you saw the art that inspired it. A whole bunch of random stuff. Hey, look at you and your unique face, Chio. You're Mr. Hero. Koroks are amazing. They're just so funny. They just like dance all the time. Look at him. Look at him shaking his little stuff. Yeah, okay. You're gonna make me touch the sword? I know I can't pull it yet.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
No pressure.
Who is that? Did I doze off again? Well. It's you. You finally decided to return. Better late than never. After 100 years, I'd nearly given up hope on seeing you again. Even my patience has limits, you know. That look on your face tells
So with the exception of Ocarina of
recollection of
Time,
me, however,
where the Deku Tree technically
I
dies
have
for a little
watched
while,
over Hyrule
it's
since
generally
time
understood that there's one Deku Tree in the
Many
universe
have referred to
at
me
any given
of
time. So
the
it's this same
ageless
one
as
theoretically
the
has
Deku
existed
Tree.
for, you know,
That
thousands
is
and
the
thousands
weapon
of years,
created by the
depending
ancient
on which
goddess.
timeline
The sword that seals
Breath
the
of the Wild is
darkness
supposed to
that
fall
only
under.
the chosen knight can wield against the
So he's seen
Atlantic
some stuff.
Ganon.
He's seen a bunch of Links. He's seen a bunch of Zeldas. He's seen the
Believe it or
Master Sword.
not, it was
There
actually
wasn't
you who
a Deku tree in Skyward Sword that I
But I
remember.
must warn you to take extreme
So
caution.
he would have
The sword stands as a
kind of
test
limited
to
knowledge about
anyone who would dare attempt
where the
to
Master
possess
Sword
it.
came from.
As you are now, I cannot say whether you are worthy or not.
He's like, "Pff, I'm not going to give you the answer."
If you sought to free the sword in any sort of weakened state, you would surely lose your life where you stand. Best of luck, young one.
I'm not in a hurry. I can do one more set of shrines. No big deal. I got infinite amount of time. Zelda's holding down the fort. Yeah, it cuts through bravado and superficial enhancements. So I assume that this means that temporary hearts don't count. But I'm not really... I know that it needs at least 14, so I'm not going to jack with it. You there. Yes, you. Give me the stuff. The very tough trials. He's just so cute. I'll do it. You're gonna get conned. This coming from a Korok. Trial 1. Trial 2. Trial 3. The test of wood. Yeah. So you've got 3 trials. They're all in different directions from this hub world. And then you've got this shrine over here, right here, which is the hub shrine. And so with those 3, you've got everything you need to get that last heart piece. I don't think, well, there might be somewhere here. Anyway, this is probably a good place to stop for now. And whenever we pick it up, we're gonna go through the four shrines in the forest, and pull the sword. And after that, who knows? So I will see you guys next time.